Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us, DV 2023. We are very excited to be kicking off our CMO, CIO, and CTO panels today. I'm going to hand it over to Jay Calavis. He leads up our vertical products here at Telium. Thanks, Jay.
Thanks, Lauren, and greetings, everyone. Welcome to this session of Digital Velocity. Thrilled to be here with two really amazing guests and a fantastic customer. So, Kim, would you mind introducing yourself?
Oh, absolutely. Thank you so much for having us here. My name is Kim Hales. I have the honor of serving as head of IT at NRG. Been with the company about 23 years now, and I'll turn it over to Rumeet, who's the brains behind this particular operation of ours.
Thanks, Kim. We have an amazing team. I am Rumeet Anand, and I am the program manager responsible for the implementation and day-to-day for the customer data platform here at NRG. Thank you for having us.
Thank you both for being here. This is going to be a ton of fun. I've been looking forward to this for a while. So, Kim, could you just give us a quick overview of NRG as an organization?
Absolutely. We are a company that has been transforming over the past 6 years from one of the largest independent power producers to one of the largest providers of energy for customers to now pivoting to become the home essential services company with our latest acquisition of Vivint Smart Home.
Very cool. Lots and lots of great use cases to be had. I know we're going to talk all about them, but let's start at the beginning. What caused you to begin to go on the journey for looking at CDPs?
So, a few years back, as we were creating our latest generation of our digital transformation and digital strategy, one of the things that came up was a cookieless future. And while I think that's been pushed out maybe till the latter half of next year, it was still something that we really wanted to conquer. We really wanted to have an answer for. And, we were really introduced to the world of CDP, what it can really do, all of those capabilities. And as we were looking into that journey, what we found was the CDP could do a lot more for us than really just help us, identify our anonymous or our first party customers. And so we went into a proof of concept, and in particular with Telium. And what we really found was our strategy shaped around the capabilities of the platform. We really had great digital assets, and we had a data lake where we have, a customer 360 view. But what we were really missing was that backbone and that conduit to help really, gather all of the information from our digital assets, push that into the data lake, where we could then combine it with third-party data and other first-party data we had for that customer 360 view. And then, the data scientists can take a look at it and, at that point, create personas and create personalization. And, once we really understood that as a use case, we really understood just how powerful this could really be. And it's a long answer to how the journey started, but it's just been really exciting watching it blossom from, hey, we got to figure out this kind of, more tactical problem to really something that's grown to be, an absolute pillar of our digital strategy.
Sure. And you've come a long way. Now, in order to get there, really interesting, you guys created a CDP Center of Excellence. Tell me a little bit about that program, what it looks like, and the impact that it had on your overall success.
Yeah, again, as we really understood the power that this tool was going to have, I really wanted to make sure that, people understood this technology. We always talk about people, then process, then technology. But this is one where, the technology could help lead some of the processing work that frankly, the people had been wanting for a long time. So, with that, we needed to make sure we had a focused leadership on that. And that's where Rumeet came in with the team. And I'll turn it over to her again, the brains of our operations here, but really a true leader of our success.
Thanks, Kim. That's very nice of you, but we have an amazing team that supports us in this whole adventure that we have had with the customer data platform. Clearly, Tilium has helped us create the backbone for this success. But as much as we had the vision, we and to be able to deliver on that strategy, this partnership has really helped us. The big asset that we had in this whole delivery process was we had a top down leadership approach like Kim mentioned earlier. We had the support from our leadership into our businesses, and we treat the CDP at NRG as an enterprise platform. And for that, like I said, we have the leadership aspect of it, we have the business support. And the way we get the business support is that we get our use cases from the business. We have an operating team that delivers the business targets, and that way, they are invested upfront in the use case, and it's their targets that the customer data platform operating team meets. So it's kind of like cross organizational. We don't work in silos. It's across the enterprise. So that's been like our key to success, where we have had the support from business.
Yeah, in the beginning, I remember you were asking us for use cases, and we haven't heard from you in quite some time. So I think what happens is people realize the power and the capability set and the art of what's possible. And then, of course, as you guys say, the sky's the limit. So, so tell me where you are today with your CDP deployment.
I'll start, and then I'll let Rumeet talk to maybe some of the latest use cases. But we had an amazingly successful set of pilot programs, probably just about a year ago now, and from that success, we were able to offer personalization. We started with the web, right? It was one of our time of use products. Where we basically, were able to test and tell the users or the customers, hey, this product's a great fit for you. You're using it well, or no, it's really not. You're not actually taking advantage of your free nights. Here's some other products that we think, would actually save you money in the long term. And people really appreciate that transparency. We're able to give them all this information, and then basically it made the retention journey that much better, right? I think we're still enjoying well into the double-digit increase in retention off of that particular use case. We were then able to apply that to our mobile users, and Rumeet kind of alluded to it, but we have a home business, we have a B2B business, we also have home services, and we wanted to make sure that our CDP was enterprise wide. It was for all of those. So we've been able to get use cases in all of the areas now, and I think we went from really asking for use cases either for the POC or right after. Maybe even begging the business teams a little bit, to now. I think our dance card's pretty full, but I'll let Rumeet talk to that. I think we've got more requests than that we've got to prioritize now.
Absolutely, Kim. And to what you just alluded, we started with trying to figure out our first use case we delivered 5 last year. And right now we're planning to finish about quite a dozen or so by mid-year. So we are really, it's a good pipeline that we have. We're full. We have our Q3 roadmap going on right now, road mapping for that. And we're in good place, compared to where we were last year. So it's
certainly so exciting to me is that you've cracked into the call center now, and that's a really, because I think so many people when they think CDP they think digital use cases, but it's all about breaking down silos and connecting the entire customer journey. So with that, tell us a little bit about what's next, where you're headed, what kind of projects and use cases and channels are you thinking of engaging?
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head there. We view this as our conductor of next best action for our customers wherever they want to meet us, whether it is web or mobile or email or SMS or call center, as the major points of contact right now. We want to make sure that we're able to understand the customer, that we're able to personalize their experience and give them the products and services they want, when they want, and make that journey as easy as possible. Yeah, again, with our latest acquisition of Vivint Smart Home, the next use cases we have are a lot of cross-sell promotions, making sure that we understand each other's customers, right, as we come together, and we're able to offer the right products. We have several brands at NRG from an energy standpoint, and there's several types of customers on the Vivint side, and honestly, everyone's just so very excited to take a look at the data again as we see that 360 view of the customer and match these products and offerings up with each other's customers to promote really significant cross-sell capabilities. So to me, the sky's the limit. I think the biggest challenge we have right now is again prioritizing these use cases. And it's really been fantastic, being able to show, our successes to the business so quickly. I think, one of our other use cases was transitioning people from month-to-month customers to longer-term customers, right? And I think, historically that rate of conversion has been very low, but with what we've been able to do with the CDP here, right, I think that's increased. I want to, it's more than double, right? Maybe Rumeet, I'll give you last word on what that number looks like, but it's really been remarkable.
It's close to, somewhere in the range of 150%. So, yep,
Wow.
yes.
That's crazy. That's big money. Having too many use cases, that's a great problem to have. So I know we're just so thrilled to see you with a best-in-class deployment of CDP and seeing such tremendous value. I can't thank the two of you enough for joining us today. Thank you for making Digital Velocity great, and thank you for being great customers. We really appreciate your time today.
Thank you so much for having us, Jay.